George Bush wanted to play the hero on the deck of Abraham Lincoln, you remember. But that country had been bombed to daylights in the Gulf War. Their military armament was essentially destroyed. Their infrastructure was bombed out. And on Hiroshima Day of 1970, we had forced the United Nations to impose genocidal sanctions on Iraq. I guess we chose Hiroshima Day on purpose. And that one act took more than 1.5 million lives, according to every organization that deals with health and food and children, UNICEF and Food and Agriculture and World Food Program and all the rest. 1.5 million lives were taken by sanctions imposed on the people, and half of the 1.5 million were children under 5. It wasn't a neat division. You know, 1.5 million suffered and everybody else lived happily ever after. Stunted children, a generation of stunted children. Impaired health on the general population. And we came in there like gangbusters, and it's been hell on earth ever since. And there has to be accountability for it. If there's not accountability, America will never stop warring. We have to believe we can do it. We have to begin with hearings. There got to be hearings in the House Judiciary Committee and the Senate Judiciary Committee. The Department of Justice has to investigate. We have committed the supreme international crime, and those who are responsible for it have to be held accountable here by the people of the United States. We can't look to The Hague or some other organization to do it. This is our responsibility. We let it happen. We participated in its happening. And now it has to be paid for. You know, we've been in wars. I joined the Marines at age 17, right at the end of World War II, and we've been in wars more than half the years, I mean active wars, ever since. And we've been in inactive wars all over the planet ever since. And we've been spending more money on militarism than the rest of the world combined. And until we stop that, our country is a menace to life on the planet. Until we cut our military budget, declared today the untouchable part, you know. Everything else can go. The children can be out of school, the sick can die, but we cannot touch the military budget because our war machine and our military-industrial complex and the rich of the nation depend on it. We've got to cut our military budget by more than 50% right away within 5-10 years. We've got to work at it. It's the only road to peace on earth. And then we've got to go down to 75% shortly after that and 10% left. And we'll be safer than we've ever been before. And we won't be a menace anymore. And we can make friends instead of enemies on the planet. So let's get up, roll up our sleeves, and not rest until we do it. Thank you.
Brothers and sisters, our next